fucking breathe, bro. Well, my grandma's still in the hospital. She didn't pass her heart's irregular again, and she didn't pass. They want to suck. She still has water in her lungs, apparently. They weren't able to get it all out, and they want to go back in and get it all out, get the rest out, but she said no, because she doesn't want them sticking that long-ass needle in her lungs again without putting her completely to sleep. Because they only put her in a twilight sleep, and she said that she could still feel it, and she doesn't want to do it again. So they are not letting her come home again, and she is fucking pissed. She's not happy about it. I understand you were taking the rug out, but you couldn't fix the fucking couch in here. What is going on? What's up? Not really. I mean, they shocked her heart. They shocked her heart to get it back to normal, and it was normal for like a day, and then now it's not normal again, so that don't tell you anything. It doesn't never stick that long. I had an ablation done and didn't do shit for my heart. But I don't know how this goes. I gotta figure out this, because this couch is, the cushions are not right. I gotta sit down for a second. I'm getting annoyed. Yeah, she's got AFib, and her heart valve is only at 25%, and she's got fluid in her lungs. So she has a cardiologist appointment in 2 weeks. Me and my grandma have the same cardiologist, right? We see the same doctor. Bro, I don't know everything. I don't know everything. I'm telling you, you're asking like 1,000 questions. I don't know. I don't know if she has stents. I don't think so. She had some kind of, I know that recently she had to get some kind of minor surgery for something with her valve. But it didn't, like, it was like a last effort thing. If that didn't work, then she has to get the heart valve surgery. And obviously, if her heart valve is only at 25%, then she has to get the heart valve surgery. But she doesn't want to and has been trying to put it off as long as possible. But obviously, that's not in the cards anymore. Now she's going to have to get it. But like I was saying, me and her have the same cardiologist or whatever. She has an appointment with him in 2 weeks. But he works at the same hospital that she's in, so I'm really shocked that she's been there for days and he hasn't been up there to see her. Especially considering they had to shock her heart back into rhythm, and now it's out of rhythm again. So, like, what the fuck, dude? You literally work there. Why couldn't you just stop up there and see her? So yeah, but she had bronchitis when Dad first told me, like my grandma and my dad first told me that she had water in her lungs. I thought that when she had bronchitis that it like went into pneumonia, it developed into pneumonia, and that's probably why she had water in her lungs. But they gave her multiple scans, and she doesn't have pneumonia. They think that it's heart congestive failure, and that's how she got water in her lungs, is what she told me last night when I visited her again. So, I don't know. She was really hoping to come home today, but that didn't happen. I bet you they're going to keep her until she has to see Dr. Khan, but I don't know why they would keep her for 2 whole weeks. They want to suck the rest of that water out of her lungs, but she doesn't want to unless they put her all the way to sleep this time. Because they only put her in a twilight sleep. And everybody that has ever had any kind of surgery in a twilight sleep, you still feel everything. You can still feel the pressure. It's uncomfortable. Like, she wants to be put all the way to sleep this time. And she told him that. She said, yeah, you could do it, but I just want to be put all the way to sleep this time. And especially with that long of a fucking needle, I'm sorry, my contacts are like, I need to put some drops in my contacts. My BMS mom just went through all that. She had open heart surgery. Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that. It could be too dangerous to put her to sleep. To suck water out of her lungs, though? I mean, I know, like, I don't know. I don't know. My grandma is old. She doesn't want to have to, you know what I mean? Like, that was hard on her, as it is. Like, yeah, she's coughing a lot, and a lot. She was coughing nonstop when I was talking to her. I stayed like an hour and a half past visitation hours last night. But yeah, her voice is like really damn near gone because she's been coughing non-fucking stop. And the inside of her nose is like raw from where they had her on that oxygen or whatever. Oh, I'm a liar? Okay. That's good to know. Yeah. I'm lying about my grandma. You're right. And didn't I show you the text messages from my dad? You're funny. That's not funny to lie about, actually. And I've been talking about it for days, giving everybody an update every day. So, Didn't I go live as I was walking into the hospital to see her? With her being in a full congestive heart failure like that. What, putting her all the way to sleep isn't a good idea or something? I mean, obviously not, because she's telling them that she doesn't, like, regardless, she doesn't want to go. She doesn't want them doing it again, unless she's all the way asleep. So, regardless, she doesn't want to do it. They were trying to talk her into it again today, and she said, no, I don't want to do it unless I'm all the way asleep. She said, it's just too much for me. Like, it's too much for her. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. It may be too dangerous for her to be all the way to sleep. I don't know, but she doesn't want to do it again. I'm really shocked that they convinced her the first time to get it out. So, I don't know. She's just too old. General anesthesia is more risky. I mean, even if they don't, the thing is, she just doesn't want to feel it. To breathe and she may not wake up. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you that what she said. She doesn't want to do it unless she's asleep. She's not going to do it unless she's asleep. Because it's too much for her. She doesn't want to feel it. She doesn't want to feel that long-ass needle. She told me straight up that, what surgery? They want to suck the water out of her lungs. They want to suck the water that's in her lungs. They want to suck it out. And she had an what is that called? She had an arrhythmia. She's AFib. And they shocked her heart to get it to be regular, to put it back regular. And what does it matter? Why put the cigarette down? It's not lit. What does it matter to you? I set it down. Oh my gosh, it's not even lit, and I'm not going to show it so you can get me banned. It's none of your fucking business. My bad for smoking a cigarette while I'm fucking stressed out. We were all hoping she was going to at least get to come home today. Because... Well, she had an irregular heart rate, too, and they put one of those pads on her back and then a pad on her chest, and they shocked it, and it was regular for, like, a whole day, and then it's not regular anymore. They checked her today, and it's irregular, so that's one thing. Her heart valve's only at 25%, which, you know, obviously her cardiologist is going to push her to do the heart valve surgery or whatever, which she's been trying to put off anyways. But yeah, so she has been coughing a lot. Her voice is barely there, and she's just tired, and she's tired, that's all. She's just ready to come back home and be in the comfort of her own home, you know what I mean? Yeah, thank you guys for all the prayers. I did tell my grandma that you guys were all sending prayers her way, and she said, I'll take every prayer I can get. So, she did appreciate that a lot, so thank you guys. Yeah, that's just... she's just tired. The inside of her nose is like raw from where they had her on oxygen. Her like nose right here where the oxygen sits is like raw, and then behind her ear where the tube was sitting is like was hurting her ear. So she like gave me and my dad a little stern talk. she said, I told your dad this, Jordan, and I'm going to tell you this right now. You and your dad need to start putting your health as a priority. She said, I'm 3 times your age and I'm double his age. Well, not double his age, but you get what I'm saying. She said, and you and your dad are just as bad as me, if not worse. I was like, I know, Grandma. June will make a year. I lost my papa. In July will make a year. I lost my grandma. I'm sorry. I'm so annoyed with people talking about my teeth, bro. I'm sorry I don't have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to spend on fucking whitening my teeth. What's crazy is the people that talk about me, you are not perfect either. I guarantee you don't have pearly white teeth. I guarantee you don't have clear skin. I guarantee you're not just the most amazing looking person in the entire fucking world. That's why I really don't take you serious when you talk shit about me, because like, I guarantee if you show your real face, you are not the most amazing looking person in the world. You're not. You're not, because nobody is. Everybody has flaws. Nobody in this world is perfect. And if you think you are, reality check. You're not. Nobody in this world is perfect. And if you think you are, reality check. You're not. Thank you guys. Kenzie, thank you. And thank you for saying my eyes are beautiful. Like, yeah, I'm very aware. You can ask my sister, I brush my fucking teeth, bro. I have that high smile stuff that everybody said, oh, it makes your teeth all white, blah, blah, blah. It makes your teeth go pearly white. I literally brush my teeth 2 times a day. It does not do shit. So, but you're not perfect either. I promise you. Everybody is unique. Nobody in this world is perfect. I've gotten whitening strips, like, you just mute in there, right? Because that was cigarettes? No. They said, why did you put your cigarette down? I didn't even light it. First of all, and if I smoke cigarettes, who gives a fuck? Nobody cares that I smoke cigarettes except for you fucking hateful ass people. You have no followers, you have no following, no bio, no profile picture. Go on with your bad self. That's so annoying. Could be from like medicine. My sister takes medicine and her does. People can't just leave it at disliking someone. They have to make jabs and pick them. Right, like, bro, I'm on my own live, minding my own fucking business, bro. Talking to my own friends on my own TikTok. You're the one that's coming out of your way to make thousands of fake accounts to come on my live and talk shit. If I don't like you, I block you and I'll never see your face again. I don't feel it necessary to go out of my way to keep coming at you. I just don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'll just leave it at that. I'll block you and never see you again. If I don't like your content, guess what? I flick my thumb and scroll on. It's that simple. I even tried them whitening strips. I tried whitening strips one time, like the whitening strips, the teeth whitening strips, and it hurt my teeth so bad. It made my teeth so sensitive. So sensitive. Like, you know what I'm talking about? The little whitening strips you can get at Walmart, like, or Target or Myers or whatever, the whitening strips. I tried that, and like, it literally made my teeth so sensitive. It hurt my teeth so bad. The strips hurt, yes. Them teeth whitening strips, they really do hurt your teeth. And I hear that they're not even good for you because they break down the enamel on your tooth. Yes, that's what a couple people told me. They were, because I was like, man, you just ignore comments? What comment did you, oh, what's up? My bad. I was talking when you said what's up. I was already in the middle of a sentence. Did you expect me just to pause for the cause to say what's up? Sorry, like, I answer people's comments as they come. If I'm already in the middle of a sentence, I'm not going to stop talking in the middle of a sentence. That'd be respectful if I stopped in the middle of my sentence to say hey and then just said continued on because it strips the enamel. No, I didn't use them often. I only used one, but it still made my teeth hurt. It's still like every time I would take a drink of my coffee or take a drink of a pop or ate something, it literally made my mouth, like it made my teeth very, very sensitive. But yeah, I did hear that. I've had a lot of people tell me that it breaks down the enamel on your teeth. Oh no, I know you're not being rude. Yeah, I know you're not. But yeah, no, I didn't use them all the time. I only got like one pack and then I tried one of them and it hurt my teeth so bad. It made my teeth so sensitive that like I never, yeah, I have to work tonight. I never did it again. Like it hurt my teeth. But I also got to get my wisdom teeth out. I really do. My wisdom teeth, this wisdom tooth cracked my back molar because both my top wisdom teeth are impacted. And this one is like my right side is growing halfway under my molar, so it cracked my molar. And they said they're probably gonna have to pull my molar too, which is stupid, but yeah. But yeah, I do gotta work tonight. Yeah, I got insurance. I have an appointment. I gotta go to the appointment. They're gonna take x-rays. They want to retake x-rays to make sure see how everything is, and then they're gonna make sure I don't have an infection, and then we're gonna schedule my appointment directly after that to get them pulled, to get them out. So they said that I would rather be put to sleep because when I got my bottom wisdom teeth out and they didn't put me to sleep, when he went to numb my jaw or whatever, the dentist hit my nerve on the left side of my face. Ooh. So I told them that I want to be put to sleep. Like, I don't want to be awake for that, dude. Especially if you're going to have to take my molar out as well. No, thank you. I need my wisdom teeth removed still. You have all 4 of your wisdom teeth still, and you're lucky that your wisdom teeth have come in. Bro, I really don't care. I was put to sleep. I want to be put to sleep. I don't. Yeah, he hit the nerve on the left side of my face, and it messed my vision up, and it made me look like I had a stroke. Like, I literally looked like I had a stroke. My left side of my... I'm 36 and still have mine. Ooh, it's crazy we grow teeth just to get them pulled. I know. Now I have anxiety because when I got my bottom ones pulled and he hit the nerve in my face, that freaked me out. Like, I don't think I'd be able to handle it. So the one place that I was originally supposed to go to get my top wisdom teeth out, the emergency dentist, They said they don't put you to sleep. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. I said, I have too much anxiety. I'm too freaked out that you guys are gonna mess up and hit the nerve in my face again. Like, it literally looked like I had a stroke. The left side of my face, when I got my bottom wisdom teeth out and he hit the nerve on the left side of my face, it literally looked like I had a stroke. My vision, my left side of my vision was messed up. It gave me like a weird hot flash, and my left side of my face was like messed up. I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled at the same time when I was 18. Yeah, you're smart. They wouldn't let me. They said that they wouldn't let me because all my wisdom teeth are impacted. So I had to get all of them surgically removed. So they would only do 2. They would only do like the bottoms or the tops first and then do the other one later. Ooh, yeah, no, I can't do that. I got my bottom wisdom teeth removed when I was awake, and I don't want to do that again. He hit the nerve in my face. It gave me way too much anxiety. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm sorry. Like, y'all gotta put me to sleep. I'm not gonna be able to handle it. It's just not gonna work. I'm gonna be too nervous. What? And shoes when you are awake? That should be illegal. I'm confused. They're not allowed to pull your teeth with nothing, especially... Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, I was confused on what you said. Yeah, I don't know. I think they should put everybody to sleep to get their wisdom teeth out. Especially if you have to have them surgically removed. Like, yeah. I had all my wisdom teeth pulled out awake, and they had to cut my gums to get the teeth. Yeah, no. They didn't put me to sleep when I got my wisdom teeth out. I would never recommend it to anybody. Yeah, I already had my bottom wisdom teeth removed, and they didn't put me to sleep. They just numbed me, and it was horrible. It was freaking horrible. Like, he literally hit the nerve on the left side of my face. It looked like I had a stroke. He hit the nerve on the left side of my face. My left side of my vision was not right with my right side vision. Like, my vision was messed up. My face was messed up. It looked like I had a stroke. Like, it was horrible. So, the top ones, no. Y'all can put me to sleep. Thank you. Kindly. No. Yes, doesn't it, like, people don't believe me. Like, if you've ever had where they hit the nerve in your face, you understand what I'm saying. Didn't it give you like a heat rush? I thought I was going to pass out. I sat up so quick because I really thought I was about to pass out. I had to sit up, and my vision was like wonky. I was about to pass out. I had to sit up, and my vision was like wonky. I thought I was about to pass out. I had to sit up, and my vision was like wonky. It was so bad. My vision was so bad. Look, I'm like sweating talking about it. It literally gives me anxiety, bro. Bad. I hate that. It's extremely expensive to put you to sleep, so unless you have private insurance, they normally won't. I know, but come on, man. I'm not doing it. I already asked the place that I made my new appointment through if they put people to sleep, and they said yes. And I explained why. I was like, when I got my bottom wisdom teeth out, I had to get them surgically removed, and he didn't put me to sleep, and he hit the nerve in my face, and I explained everything. She said, yeah, that's definitely traumatizing. I can understand why you would want to be put asleep. She said, especially if they have a sedation injury. That's the only way to go. I have a root canal coming up on June the 3rd. Yeah. So I explained to them when I called in and told them straight up that the reason I want to be put to sleep is because when I had my bottom ones out, they literally hit the nerve in my face and it messed my face up. My face was messed up, guys. Like, when I say I looked like I had a stroke, and it's so sad. I looked like I had a stroke. Yes, and they don't wait until you're completely numb, or the numbness will start wearing off. Then they have to hit you again, and it hurts your jaw. Like, you feel all the pressure in your jaw. Like, when he was numbing my jaw, it took every fiber of my being not to grab his hand, because my instant reaction was to grab his hand and stop. You know what I mean? Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's just like an instant reaction to grab their hand. Like, you know what I mean? I had to, like, remind myself, you can't grab their hand. You can't grab their hand. He cracked your jawbone. Oh, to grab their hand. Like, you know what I mean? I had to, like, remind myself, you can't grab their hand. You can't grab their hand. He cracked your jawbone. Oh, remind myself, you can't grab their hand. Your jawbone. Oh, no, that's scary. That's what I mean, though. I'm not doing all that. Like, just put me to sleep and we'll be cool. Just take my wisdom teeth out. You gotta surgically remove them anyways, so just put me to sleep and I'll be alright. I can get through that. I just can't. I'm not doing that again. Oh, I was talking about my wisdom tooth. I have to get my top wisdom teeth out, and we were talking about how I had to get my bottom ones out, and they didn't put me to sleep. And when he numbed my jaw, the guy, like the dentist, hit the nerve in my face on the left side of my face, and it just messed up my vision. It made me look like I had a stroke. Like, half my face was literally messed up. It was just So this time I want to be put to sleep. The place that I was originally going to go, I didn't know that they didn't put anybody to sleep. They don't do sedation at all. So I called another place and scheduled an appointment with them, and I just explained to them, like, hey, I just explained what happened. I said, I need to get my top wisdom teeth out. I said, I originally was going to go to this other place, but they don't offer sedation at all. I said, but I want to be put to sleep because when I got my bottom wisdom teeth out, the dentist hit the nerve in my face, and now I just get super freaked out, and I have too much anxiety, and I just would rather be put to sleep. I said, not to mention the fact you guys are going to have to surgically remove my wisdom teeth because they're impacted and messed up. And on my right side, my right wisdom tooth is growing halfway where my molar is. It's already cracked my molar. So they said they're probably going to have to remove my molar as well. So no, I'd rather be remove my molar as well. So no, I'd rather be put to sleep. That's all. I have insurance. They didn't say that it would cost anything. I already gave them my insurance. So my first appointment, they're gonna do scans because I switch places. They said that when I do my first appointment, they'll have me come in. They're gonna do the x-rays to see where everything is and make sure I don't have an infection in my jaw. If I do have some kind of infection, they'll give me antibiotics, and then by my next appointment, I'll be able to, like, obviously the infection will be gone or whatever. But regardless, I have to go to my first appointment, get the x-rays, make sure I don't have an infection or not, or see if I have an infection or not, and then they're going to schedule my second appointment to get them out. So I'll obviously know more after my first appointment. But I didn't realize the other place that I went to didn't offer sedation to anybody. They don't do sedation at all. And I just didn't want to. I'm not doing that. I sent you a message, not sure if it was to this account or the other one. I'll check. Sorry, whenever I was visiting my grandma, I didn't really, when I got off the live, when I was in the hospital, I wasn't on my phone. I was just sitting with my grandma. That's like, you're the third person that just asked that. Oh, I didn't mean to send that invite. My insurance covers, like, I don't have to pay anything. They already did my insurance. But like I said, my first appointment is when they're going to do the x-rays. And then they want to make sure I don't have any active infection, like where my wisdom teeth are, or like the areas of my wisdom teeth. And then as long as I don't have an infection, and then they'll schedule my second appointment to get them out. That way, like, they can see what's going on, you know what I mean, with my wisdom teeth, because they're going to have to surgically remove them. And then they can make sure I don't have an infection. But my first appointment, they're not going to take them out, because they're going to have to surgically remove them. And then they can make sure I don't have an infection. But my first appointment, they're not going to take them out. It's alright. My grandma still didn't get to come home today, so I know she's upset about that. She was really hoping to come home today. But her heart rate isn't irregular. It's irregular again because she's got AFib. So remember how I told you guys they had to shock her heart to try and get it regular? It was only regular beating for like 24 hours. They did it again today, and it's irregular again. And they want to suck the rest of that water out of her lungs, but she said that she wants to be put all the way to sleep. She said, I don't care if they suck the water out of my lungs. It's just, I want to be put to sleep. I don't want to be put in a twilight sleep. She said, because I felt what they were doing, and I don't want to do it again. So they're kind of like trying to convince her to do that. But she's not going to do it. I'm telling you. My grandma is not wanting to do that at all. And she's supposed to see her cardiologist in 2 weeks, and he's probably going to push her to do the valve surgery, because her valve is only at 25%. So at this point, there's no putting it off anymore. She's going to probably have to do that. She was just hoping that she wouldn't have to go through any of that. You know what I mean? Thank you for the rose, Nikki. She was just hoping she wasn't going to have to go through all that. But they tried to ask her again today if she would let them put her in the twilight sleep to where they could get that water out of her lungs, the rest of the water. And she was like, nope. Well, see, the thing is, I guess it's different for everybody, but when I had my ablation done, and like, you're awake during your ablation surgery, they just like basically they numb you at your groins or whatever. I felt everything. I could feel the tubes in my groins. I could feel the wire coming up my body, like I almost gagged. They gave me the adrenaline and didn't even tell me that they didn't even warn me that they had given me the adrenaline. They just gave it to me. And obviously I've never had adrenaline before, so I thought I was having a heart attack. But yeah, I guess everybody's different. But yeah, no. That was freaky, and I could literally feel it. I have scars on my groins from it. No, thank you. But some people can be put in a twilight sleep and they don't feel anything, and they're like mainly out of it. And some people, if they put you in a twilight sleep, you're still very much awake. You know what I'm saying? I guess everybody's different, but she doesn't want to do it. So, I mean, I can't really sit there and like say anything, because I don't think I'd want to do it either, to be honest. And with like a big long ass needle, because I don't think I'd want to do it either, to be honest. And with like a big long ass needle, fuck no. I wouldn't want to do it either, especially like, and you got to think, my grandma's very old. She's very fragile. That's just a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a lot of shit. She doesn't want to have to deal with all the pain and she doesn't want to deal with it. And I get it. I wouldn't want to do it either. Like I said, some people can be put in a twilight sleep and you're out of it. Like, but some people, if you're put in a twilight sleep, you're still very much awake and very much alert. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I seen her. I stayed like an hour and a half past what is it called? Visitation. Visiting hours ended at like 8, and I stayed there until like 9:20. So almost an hour and a half after. But they didn't say anything to me. I mean, we were being quiet, but yeah, I got to see her, and then I saw her the night before that. So yeah. She told me last night that she was hoping to come home today, but her heart rate was regular. They had to shock her heart back to normal. And it stuck for like 24 hours, but it's not normal anymore. No, not right now. I'm talking about last night. Obviously, it's only 8:52 here. I'm talking about last night. Visiting hours ended at 8 p.m. And I stayed there until about, I think I got out to my car around like 9:20 and went live and told you guys, well, you know what I mean, what was going on. No, I'm talking about last night. I don't know, maybe because somebody just commented that I was a liar and that I'm lying and all this shit, and then right after you say 9:20, it's only 8:52, like, but you can go on. That's so annoying. It's okay for people to be a smartass to me, but if I correct you, then you get mad. That makes no sense. It's okay for you to be a smartass to me, but if I just simply correct you, then you get mad. Talk about a hypocrite. That's very hypocritical. It was okay for you to like bite my head off about what time it is, but when I clearly said I went and saw her last night and the night before that, but then if I just simply correct you, then you get mad at me. That makes no sense at all. That's very hypocritical. All I did was correct you and say what time it was and say that I clearly said I went and seen her last night and the night before. So, I know, they are like little kids. Literally like little kids. Like children. Like, you just got mad at me and got smart with me, and all I did was correct you. And then you get mad because I corrected you. Then don't be mean. Don't be mean. It's really that simple. Don't be mean to me. And I won't have to mute and block you, that's all. Because I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm not arguing with somebody who doesn't know me in the first place. Again, if you don't know me, if you're not my bitch, which obviously I've been single for a minute, if you're not my bitch, if you're not my family, and you're not my close friends, I really don't give a fuck about your opinion. Because you do not know me well enough to judge me. You don't know me off a 2-second life. You don't. You really don't. So. Yeah, that was my old bike. Ended up having problems, and the problems were worth more than to me it was worth, so I ended up selling it to somebody. I had to get rid of that bike forever ago. I literally only had it for about, I want to say like 9 months. I had that bike, and then a bunch of stuff started going wrong with it, and this guy actually was a real big, like, buff, a motorcycle buff. He could fix everything on it himself, so I'm alright. My grandma wasn't able to come home today. She's still in the hospital, but so she's kind of annoyed. I gotta go to work. But I was gonna see if anybody be willing to help. I am trying to raise $40 so I can get gas to make it to work, because I'm completely on E. And I was gonna get something like cheap to eat to take with me. Are you doing laundry?
Yeah.
I can't wait for my eye appointment tomorrow. Do you see me having a squint just to like read the comments? I need to make another cup of coffee. Like, I'm completely on E. I can go start my car and show you. Just so you see, like, I'm not exaggerating. Oh my god, my sister is killing me with this heat, bro. I'm like pouring sweat. But it's chilly outside. It's very windy outside. Thank you for the tiny diny. Ow. Man. I gotta turn this heat down. She's killing me. Thank you for the tiny diny. Yeah, my gas light's on, and it takes me like 45 minutes to get to work, so there, I won't even make it a fourth of the way there. Thank you for the rose. And the tiny diny. I know I always show proof, I know. Thank you for vouching for me, though. I have my eye appointment tomorrow, and then I have to take my car to have a free oil change, and I'm going to see if they can reset my computer, because it was that device, the device that my car place has in it that is a kill switch. It's malfunctioning, and it's making my computer system show a bunch of errors. I didn't just post it. That's an old video. Try again. I just said that I haven't had that bike in a long time. I only had that bike for 9 months because a bunch of shit started going wrong with it. But I'm telling you, and you know I have heart problems, so I get hot easy. But she's anemic, so she gets cold easy. So, like, my room, I keep my room cold as fuck. Like, I don't turn my heat on. Even when it's snowing outside, I still won't turn my heat on. But she's anemic, so she gets cold easy. But obviously, I get hot easy. We are two complete opposites. Hold on, I gotta put some eye drops in my eyes because I have my eye appointment tomorrow. But, good gosh. I don't know what is going. I can't wait to get my contacts. And I'm getting glasses this time too. I'm gonna get both. Just so I could. The only reason my contacts are messed up right now is because I've been wearing this same pair of contacts for like a whole year. Literally, I've had these one pair in for a whole year. Yeah, I keep mine at like 60, 62 too. That's funny. I used to freeze my ex out, and then she got used to it. She's like, I haven't taken him out, no. I have my eye appointment tomorrow, though, so I'm going to get more contacts. And this time I'm going to be smart and get a pair of glasses, too. Just so, like, I can take my contacts out every so often and give my eyes a break. My contacts are done. Yeah, I sleep. Yes. I know how bad it is for my eyes. I already hear it from my eye doctor. I'm well aware. I know. I'm going to be smart and get a pair of glasses this time as a backup. You guys got to think. I really am blind. Like, I can't see shit without my glasses or contacts. But I have had a home invasion. And I like to be able to see. Like, if anything happens, I want to be able to see as soon as I wake up. I don't want to have to struggle and put on my glasses or have to, hey, hold on a second, let me pop my contacts in so I can see what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, they pay for so much. I think they said my contacts would be $26.80 out of pocket. And then my glasses would be like $35, $36 or something like that. So it's not too terrible. But yes, like, I really have had a home invasion. Me and my old roommate had 3 dudes break into our house, pistol whip us, put us on our knees, duct taped our hands behind our back, our eyes shut. I want to be able to see. And I can't see without my glasses or my contacts in at all. You think I'm squinting now? Like, I can't. I'm very, very much blind. Like, I have really bad eyesight. My mom and my dad both have bad eyesight. My mom got laser eye surgery, though, like 20 years ago. My mom got laser eye surgery, though, like 20 years ago. But yeah. Chat blind too. Yeah, you're funny. Chat blind too. I really am. Like, my eyesight's very bad. Like I said, my mom and my dad both have bad eyesight. But my mom got laser eye surgery, like, I don't even know. It was like 15, 16 years ago. And she still has 20/20 vision. I would love to get laser eye surgery. Me too. I would love to get laser eye surgery. Then I would never have to worry about contacts, glasses, or anything ever again. And I could see perfect. Even when you get your contacts, I still feel like you never see 20/20 ever. Even if you have, like tomorrow when I go get my new contacts, my eyes checked, and my vision's changed, I still feel like I'm still not going to see completely. Like, sorry, I poured too much in my coffee cup and almost overflowed. I had to you'll never meet an eye doctor that has had it. That tells me what I need to know. What, your laser eye surgery? No, I can't see far, and then I have astigmatism in my left eye, so yeah. But I told my grandma that you guys were all sending thoughts and prayers her way, and she said, I'll take every prayer I can get. So she said to tell you guys that she really appreciates it very much. My sister has it so hot in here, I'm gonna fucking pass out. Hold on, I gotta go in here and sit down for a second, because she really does. Yeah, I drink coffee a lot. That's pretty much the main thing I drink. I'll drink pop or Red Bull too every now and again. I really like the blue Red Bull though. I'm not gonna lie. The blue Red Bull, not the Juneberry, but the just blueberry. Fabulous. Brownie, death breath. Your breath stinks. Not my coffee. Oh girl, no. Your breath stinks so bad I'd have to pour that entire cup of coffee out. Because her breath is awful. How are you looking at what I'm saying and ignore it? Huh? I didn't see what you said. I obviously did not see what you said, or I wouldn't ignore it. Oh, we gotta get laundry soap. The pink is my new favorite. I haven't tried the pink. 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 She has these stupid Scentsy things, and I run into them all the time. These Scentsy bags hanging from here. And I just ran into it like twice. I haven't tried here. And I just ran into it like twice. I haven't tried the here. And I just ran into it like twice. I haven't tried the, and then it'll have like a little thing where I can unblur it. You're not being muted or blocked by us. You're being muted or blocked by TikTok, not us. So don't blame me and my moderators. And we don't have a lot of things. We don't have random words blocked. We only have words that are rude. Obviously, his comments were being filtered because he was saying something negative. Obviously, that's what I'm saying. Don't be rude to me and my mods. Okay? The only things we have blocked personally are rude comments, sentences. Like people saying RIP to my grandma who's very much alive. No, you're just being rude. Look, he's literally just being rude. Oh my fucking God. You sound like you're having a tantrum. Are you having a tantrum? Do you need to be put in timeout? You're having like a kitty tantrum. You're having a tantrum. I'm going to need you to calm down, sir. You really are having like a kitty tantrum. You're saying, Jesus, oh my freaking gosh. Like, you're literally saying everything but whatever you're supposedly saying. What you like better? Ew, no, I don't do that. Try again. Like, for real?